Okay, what's going on? Just gonna make sure that everything's up and running. The moment we're waiting for Simon, and it is 6 o'clock, so might have to start the timer soon. Nice. I messaged Simon on Discord, so hopefully he'll see it. Thanks for the follow, Yusuf. Oh, under the rules, if a player is 10 minutes late, they forfeit the first game, and then every 5 minutes after that, they forfeit another game. So in 3 minutes from now, I'll start the 5 minute timer. But it's going to be a shame if we have to implement that rule. Hopefully Simon will show up in short. It will show up shortly. What's up, Aki? What's up, Kainos? Well, still no signs of Simon. Let me just check Discord messages just in case, but no response. So I guess nothing to do right now, Streeter, other than just keep warming up, like what you're doing. We can enjoy some nice 18 play from Streeter in the meantime. What's up, Blau? Okay, one more minute. I'm gonna add a source, so please excuse the lack of professionalism for what I'm about to do. I need to think of a better way in the future. Okay, so timer has started. Simon has 5 minutes before he automatically forfeits game one. So let's hope he shows up within that time. "33 lines on PAL 19, Blau." You're getting scarily good. I did message him, Blau. I messaged him on Discord. I'll try messaging on Twitch as well, but he's not online. Yeah, Kainos. Most of the songs in this playlist seem to be royalty free, but I can't guarantee that with all of them, unfortunately. So I didn't have the time today to create a playlist that I know for sure is all royalty free and all that stuff. But anyway, as long as I'm not muted during the actual broadcast, then it shouldn't be a big problem. And anyway, if I didn't have music playing at all, then it would just be silent the whole time and it would be boring for you guys to watch live. So I thought I would just make the decision to play music anyway, at the risk that segments are going to be muted. And Blau, like now that you've passed the 30 lines mark, for sure that's going to happen more and more often. Like with PAL 19, the mental barrier is just so existent. It's possible that we might not need it anyway, at least for now. Oh, thanks, Peerbit. Hopefully opening a new window here is not going to affect what's on the screen. Let's just make sure. Cool, no it hasn't. Oh, we have only 3 seconds left. And unfortunately, that's game one. So that's already game one to Schweder. Unfortunately, we do have to implement the rule. No, Holy Fire. I messaged him on Discord and he hasn't responded, so I'm assuming he just either doesn't know. Close game. I'm assuming he just doesn't know that he's supposed to be playing today. Maybe he assumed that he was going to be in Tier 1, because as far as I remember, he's never failed to make Tier 1. Alright, just in order to have a smooth transition, I'm going to wait until the end of this song, which is not very long from now. And then let's have a listen to Purvip's playlist. I think 2 hours long should be enough time. Just make sure the audio is not too loud. I think I need to adjust that a little bit more. How are the sound levels? Do they sound okay? Would someone mind confirming that the sound levels are okay? They're roughly the same as before? How about now? Is that better? Test, 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 test. Is that better, Blau? Sweet. Thanks, brother. So in less than 1 minute, that's going to be game two. It's a bit of a shame that it has to be this way. Still no reply on Discord. Simply not here. But I get that it's quite confusing to follow the schedule. especially when the schedule was only posted so recently. But unfortunately, it's just something that we all have to do. It's kind of the same disadvantage. And yep, that's game 2. Oops, what am I doing? That's a GG again. One second. Let me just do this. That didn't change anything, did it? Nope, good. Well, if Simon does realize he's supposed to be playing, he's already going to be faced with a reverse sweep. What are you talking about, Schweeder? You're 2 games up against Simon, a 700k player. Whoa, the song is quite a bit louder. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. That's it. GG, Sweeter. 3 straight games to you, sir. And that's a rip. And a wrap. That's an unfortunate way um, to go, but well done, Tweeter. I mean, like, in order to win, you have to show up, right? So, in that sense, you outplayed him. So, it looks like since Galumba has already dropped out as well, that we have another half-hour gap before the next match on this channel. Let's see. I'm just checking the match schedule. Despite not showing up, Simon has actually already defeated Galumba since Galumba has dropped out, but Simon just hasn't shown up yet. So Simon is not actually out of the tournament yet. I forgot this was double elimination for a minute. So if Simon shows up, before, let me just check. Where's winner of 210? This might take me a little while to find winner of 210, winner of 210. I'm still a bit of a noob when it comes to reading this format, so bear with me. But anyway, Sweeter, you'll be against Kainos on Tim's channel next up in about 5 minutes. Yes, Purbit beat me to it. So yeah, everybody head back over to 666/noob. And I'll just switch to this transition scene for now. I think they're both the same thing now. Yep, exactly, Holy Fire. Oops, this song is getting louder. I keep having to adjust the volumes on this playlist because they're not consistent. But anyway, next up on this channel in half an hour will be the winner of 211. Where's 211? Oh, that's still a little while away by the looks of it. So it's either going to be M16 or Rocco Ritchie or Scamper against the loser of Pumis versus Tugi. So we have a losers bracket match coming up next. So I'm just gonna check the state of affairs on those other channels. To be honest, Blau, your English is probably better than mine. At least when it comes to knowledge of the language and grammar and just the technicalities. Because with English as a native speaker, it's just easier not having to learn the rules because there's so many of them don't make sense and uh, there's so many things that go against the rules in English. My Scottish is better than yours, is it? That's a very kind compliment. I didn't use any Scots words there. I should probably learn some Scots language. Because a lot of people are already disappointed with my lack of accent. But you guys should consider yourselves lucky that I don't have a harsh Glaswegian accent, because even I can't understand that sometimes. But I've toned down my Scottishness in order to be a little more understandable as a commentator. Tim will be live. He's always on time. That was semi-sarcastic, but when it comes to restreaming, he's definitely always on time. I don't know if you're watching, Tim. Yeah, good luck, Blau. What's up, Chris? I just need an extra minute to get the stream set up. Well, I will only be a minute or so. Just need to switch everyone around. What's up, Yusuf? Chris, are you live yet? One second, I just need to check what that is exactly. Would you mind posting it in chat? Because I thought I had that one before. Okay. First. Harata. Cool. Alright, sweet. So now just to go to MJ's Twitch. I'm just getting set up, MJ. I'm almost done. In fact, I believe I'm done now, so here we go. Just making sure everything is correct on the screen. Yep, I believe that's everything correct. Let me just check that Classic Tetris bot is still here. So this is not the start of the match. This is just a test. Yes, Classic Tetris bot is here and working. All right, so I guess we're ready to go. So just let's see those readies in chat. I believe it was Peerbip who designed the layout, so I will pass on the compliments, but I'm sure that she's had many compliments already because it is very, very nice layout. But the background was yours, wasn't it, Peerbip? I thought it was you that designed the background specifically. But of course, it was a combined effort. I don't want to credit everyone because for sure I'll miss someone, but if you want to know for sure, then check out the CTP Discord channel. Oops. I keep having to check the sound levels because the music keeps changing volume. Alright, so still just waiting for readies in chat. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Cool, so looks like we have 15 all the way. You both ready? That's alright, Chris. So we have a ready from MJ, just waiting for a ready from Chris. The main man, Chris. Cool, both players ready, so let's go. First game in, oops, not pound sign. First game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This is actually the first match that I've streamed in this month's tournament due to various cancellations and no-shows. So it's nice to finally see some games and some very clean starts from both players. That's lovely to see. MJ with the first problematic piece and is very quickly spiraling out of control. He would love a long bar right now, but unfortunately blocks the well right before getting it. So he's in an immediate dig situation and is very high up. And it looks like that's going to be a very early top up from MJ. Early drought is costing that game. All the long bars showing up right after blocking the well. So that's game 1 to Chris. So, Forest, you are clear to your... Okay, you're already topping out. Nice. Forest ready on 15. Just waiting for a ready from MJ. And ready from MJ also. So, here we go. Game 2. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Simul start. Oh, early shift of the LPs for Chris, but it doesn't really make a big difference in the state of the stack. MJ with a little dependency on the left there. Would love to get the S or the Z but does get a long bar, so that'll bring the stack down to manageable height. Would love a J piece. Oh, that was a nice burn of the square. Realized at the last second that that would burn a couple of lines. On the other side, Chris with a hole at the bottom of the stack, so few problems for him. So it'll be neither player in immediate Tetris contention. Both scores actually identical, 26,560 for both players. So it's a double now for Chris. He's now set up for Tetris on top of the 2 rows of garbage on the bottom. Still waiting on that long bar. MJ still waiting for that second Tetris. Still not quite in Tetris contention. Decides not to take the triple with the long bar. Decides to try and burn down from the top. Open up that hole so that it won't end up at the bottom of the stack. So it's 30,000 now for MJ, 70,000 for Chris. But Chris now in another dig situation as well. So not the smoothest of games from either player. MJ with a very problematic Z placement, but gets another S to tuck underneath it. Seeing quite a few head shakes from MJ. Oh, row 3 dirty Tetris for Chris. Solidifying his lead, now 94,000 for him. MJ still looking for that second Tetris. Oh, early shift of the Z piece covers Chris as well, but manages to unblock it, so no further problems. MJ now finally digs down to the bottom. And looks like he's going to be building the column 5 Tetris. Oh, misdrops the S. He's looking for some nice pieces to get out of this. Chris has a tasty, dirty Tetris waiting for him as soon as he can open a well. Well is now open, but has to block it again straight away. Requires another piece to open it up and does so. Oh, and MJ tops out. MJ topped out at 49,000, so Chris is already good with 123. GG. Alright, well, both players ready, so let's get game 3 underway. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. MJ is still trying to settle into this match. Both games started with a couple of problematic sequences, and he just didn't quite get the desired pieces. It looks like the same thing is happening again on game 3. Already a pretty problematic start for MJ. Needs another long bar to really clean things up. Meanwhile, Chris stack looking absolutely beautiful, and Tetris's, so first blood to Chris. And he's set up for another one and gets another one straight away. Oh, MJ had an opportunity to open things up, but I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, he is now set up for a Tetris. Oh, and doesn't take the Tetris and loses Das, I guess. Not really sure what's going on MJ's side, but he's 2 Tetrises behind. He's open again, waiting for that long bar. Chris with another Tetris. So MJ finally gets his first Tetris. 30,000 points now for him. 79,000 for Chris, who is now Tetrising again. 98,000 now for Chris. But MJ now ready for a Tetris. And gets it. So much nicer looking stack now for MJ. Nice little delayed burn setup. 1 pixel shy of Tetris readiness. Chris Tetrising up to 118. So MJ 3 Tetrises behind at 51,000. But gets the Tetris, does MJ. Chris is now no longer in an immediate Tetris position. He's going to have to do a few burns. MJ's board perfectly clean. So this is an opportunity to catch up, and he's taking advantage of it. It's now just 16,000 points difference. But left well Tetris for Chris, followed immediately by a standard right well Tetris from MJ, so still just the 16,000 points difference. Another Tetris for MJ into the lead. Chris with a massive double well on the left. And now a Tetris setup. Oh, very aggressive placement of the J, but does get the long bar straight away. So 165,000 for Chris and 168 for MJ. So we are pretty knacky as we approach the 50, as we just passed the 50 line mark from both players. Another left well Tetris from Chris. And MJ opening up the well with that long bar and gets another long bar straight away, so much nicer. The game is treating him much nicer than it was earlier in this game. Oh, all of a sudden Chris's stack looking very, very full of holes. But he's getting decent enough pieces, although when he uncovers the well it's only going to be a triple. So it's now a very good opportunity for MJ to solidify a little bit of a lead in this game. And he does so with another Tetris. That's now 229 for MJ to 196 for Chris, and Chris still not with the long bar for that triple. Finally gets the triple. Is going to require another little bit of building. Decides just to burn it down. Transition is on the horizon. It's not quite immediately on the horizon, but it's becoming time to think about the state of the board at transition. MJ had a nasty setup on the left, but gets the long bar to turn it into a LJ dependency. Gets the J. Would love another piece to go over to the left. Gets the T piece. And another couple of pieces that will open up the well now for MJ. And he is Tetris ready again. Chris is deciding to build on top of that hole at the bottom of the stack. Could have been Tetris ready with the T, but decides to fix the middle of the stack. A triple now just to bring things down to manageable height. MJ missing the opportunity for the horizontal lumbar burn, but is open and ready for a Tetris and gets another Tetris. Now 300,000 for MJ. Chris needs something to open up the right side, gets it, but that's a very dependent left side for Chris now. He does get a couple of good pieces, but now needs a J piece. Burns it down a little bit. Oh, that was a lovely flat T placement for Chris. Oh, misdrops the next T though. Needs an L or a long bar, gets the long bar, but now needs something else to go to the left. And isn't getting quite the right pieces, and Chris is going to top out at 254. And meanwhile, MJ is transitioned with 343, so very nice score for MJ. GG. We have ourselves a game 4. I'm not sure what all that stuff is. I'm assuming that's some kind of picture from Alex, but I only have a very thin chat window, so I don't quite see it. I'm sure it's a very nice picture. MJ still going, 380 for him, one Tetris away from 400k. That's a monster level 15 start score. And he hangs the long bar. That's a shame, but that's GG. Nice play for both players. 380 is nothing to scoff at, MJ. I think that qualifies as a nice score, personally. Yeah, with a nicer start, that would have been 400 for sure. All right, well, Chris is ready. Just waiting on a ready from MJ. And MJ is ready, so here we go. Game 4. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And Chris just confirming that he's still ready. That's good to know, since the countdown had already started. Let's see if we can have a clean start from both players once again. It's a much nicer looking start for MJ this time. Although he is immediately L dependent, but gets the long bar to fill in the L dependency. Now J dependent on the left. Chris stacking very nicely, gets the first Tetris. MJ blocks the well right before getting the long bar, unfortunately. And now has a hole in the middle of the stack. And a couple of Z pieces to put on top of that hole. That square is going to block the well right before the long bar, so the game is not being super friendly to MJ. Oh no, and he hangs the L, and that's going to be it for MJ. Unfortunate early top out. Yeah, head shakes from him. Yeah, all games starting off pretty rough for MJ in this match, but that's it. Chris first takes the match. The main man continues to the next round. Let's give him that third heart. But once again, GG's. Both players. Let me just check to see what's up next. Looks like up next we have Alex H versus Tugi in around 5 minutes, but if both you guys are ready, then we can get started a little earlier. Let me just set the scene. That's no problem, Tugi. Oh, 5 minutes? Alright. Let's just go back to the transition scene then, shall we? So let's take a 5-minute break and we'll be back for Alex versus Tugi. Cool. Looks like both players are back with us. So I just made myself some toast, so I need about maybe 30 seconds to a minute to just kind of scoff that piece of toast, and I'll mute myself in the process. So feel free to warm up for a minute or two. Then afterwards we can get this game underway. Alright, I finished my toast. Sorry about that. Tugi, your game capture has a huge delay compared to your webcam. But at least we can see how legit that your play is. It'd be nice if all players did what you did. You know what I mean? It would eliminate all controversy. I mean, it's fine. Like you don't have to do that if it's going to be too big of a hassle. All right, sweet. Well, Tuki's saying he's ready on level 18. Nice. So as soon as we get ready from Alex, we can get this game underway. Alex just doing some last minute level 19 flexing. But Tugi, I imagine, is not intimidated, since he's also pretty decent at level 19 himself. Nice Tetris though. Oh, Alex is also ready, so do you want to just reconfirm that you're ready, Alex? Because that was a little while ago. Sorry about that. I missed your ready. All right, cool. So both players are ready. So here we go. Game one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Looks like the delay is much less now, so it seemed to work on Tugi's side. Oh, early misdrop from Tugi of the J piece. Should be able to fix this. It's not too dangerous at this height. Those are some really nice safe burns to get the board down to a manageable height. Not the best pieces for Tugi, but still man. Oh, overshifts the J though, so that'll extend this early dig situation a little bit for Tugi, but still manageable. Oh, but loses Das on the square. Gets the long bar over, but now needs to get something else on the right to unlock the left. So uh, early troubles for Tugi. He's still low enough for him to be able to survive. But it's going to be a little while at least if he can survive this before he gets his first Tetris. Meanwhile, Alex with 76,000 to Tugi's 19,000. And it's just getting higher and higher now for Tugi. Still possible for him. Oof. It's going to require perfect RNG to get something left, and looks like he's just going to top out at 25k. So two early shifts cost Tugi the first game there. The second one was simply a badly timed one. The first one he'd already basically gotten out of. So that's game one to Alex. GG. And both players are ready, so let's jump right into game two, shall we? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. But as we saw, both players more than capable of this level. Oh, another early shift for Tugi though. Possibly still getting used to the switch to console from emulator. But first blood does go to Tugi. And Alex has a very dependent left, buffering at the moment, but as we see he's getting the Z piece next, which should open up the well nicely. Still some buffering on Alex's side, so not really sure what's going on there, but keep on playing. Oh no, another misdrop from Tugi. And that J piece means that he's going to have to uncover the top of the board before he can open up the Tetris well again. Having to put a little more weight on top of the highest hole. Nice tuck of the J followed by the long bar. Oh, another early shift of the T, that's going to hurt. Again, the board's just getting higher and higher for Tugi. Oh, it looks like Alex's stream has died, so either his stream has died or his laptop has crashed, one of the two. So I don't know if you can even still hear, but either way, looks like Tugi's going to be topping out at 41k. So rough early starts for Tugi. And we don't know what's happened on Alex's side. So who knows, maybe an even earlier top out. So I should have written down the score there. Did anyone keep track of that score? It was 41,000 and something. Oh, it looks like Alex is back, and already 100,000 for Alex, so Alex gets game two. So Alex, you are safe to top out. Game two is yours. Tugi being a man and sticking with 18. So Tugi is ready, just waiting for a ready from Alex. And Alex is ready, so here we go. Game 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Don't diss 15. I do what I want. Oh, another early shift from Tugi. Decides just to go with the triple to bring the board down a little bit and deal with the problem from slightly lower stack. But oh, that S and Z combo, nasty combo. But he is going to open up the well with if he gets a long bar or an L piece sometime today would have been nice, but unfortunately has to create a few more problems in his path to Tetris readiness on column 4. And in the meantime, Alex already with the Tetris, but having to do a few more burns afterwards. His board has a very big pit in the middle of it, as Alex, but manages to get pieces to fill in the pit in the middle. Would love a T piece or Lombard / Z, that also works, but he does put quite a bit of weight up on top of that hole, and he's going to have to uncover that hole before he can open up the right well, so Alex not in immediate Tetris contention. And Tugi's board much cleaner, and 2,000 points in the lead as well as Tugi, so 66,000 for him, and now 66,000 for Alex as well. There was only a 4-point difference in favor of Tugi just a second ago, but Tugi now Tetrising into the lead. Alex now opened up the well and gets the Tetris, so regains the lead temporarily. Tugi taking it back immediately. 112,000 now for Tugi, 93,000 for Alex. Alex waiting out for the long bar to get Tetris ready. Very aggressive strats from Alex. Gets the Tetris. Tugi gets another Tetris in the meantime, but another Tetris for Alex now, so Alex now in the lead by 3,000 points. I'm already pretty hyped up and we're not even halfway yet to transition. Alex taking the lead now with that Tetris, but Tugi again answering back. 1,000 point difference for a second before Alex takes the lead. Both players pretty much even on lines. Another Tetris for Alex. That's gonna take him up to a true 1 Tetris lead now on Tugi. Tugi is now ahead by 3 lines and behind by now 1 Tetris. Alex ready again. Takes a triple into Tetris. 259 now for him. Tugi on 212. Oh, nice horizontal long bar placement for Alex to uncover the well there. That could have been fatal if he didn't get the right pieces, but does so. 284 now for him. 259 for Tugi. Tugi Tetrising now up to 282, so we're still even Stevens. Tugi getting the J for that tuck. It's always nice to get the piece for the tuck rather than having to settle for the spin. In tournament it's very easy to miss the spins. But Tugi now has a very dependent left. Would love a long bar straight away, but doesn't get it. So he now needs a few nice pieces. Gets the long bar to open up the left. Oh, that's rough. The J piece is going to open up the well. Oh, but he misdrops. But he does open it up with the long bar, but now needs a long bar straight away. And doesn't get another long bar. So Tugi tops out with 311. So Alex is good with 386. So Alex, feel free to continue this game, because that's now the last game that I'm required to restream for this month's CTP. Well played, Tugi. It's a shame about that overshift of the J. Oh, nice hell spin for Alex. Not easy to see that one. Getting a bit high though. Oh, and Alex resets, but he had already won the game, so it is not a forfeit. Let's give Alex his 3rd heart. GG's, guys. Those were some nice games. So it looks like that's it on my side of things. So only thing left for me to do is to raid the Classic Tetris PAL channel. So I'll do so in a sec. Let me just check to see if there's any help required elsewhere. I have to get better at reading this thing. Oh. Tugi, looks like your next match will be on the Classic Tetris PAL channel versus the winner of 2_23. Let's see. Who is that? Versus the winner of Schweder versus Somalian Captain. Alright, I don't think that my assistance is required elsewhere, so I am going to raid Classic Tetris PAL channel. So thanks for watching, everyone, and GG's again to all of the players. And good luck to both of you in your future matches. I'll be watching. Excuse me.